Anyway, good evening, everybody. On South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters page, we're at the Needle's Eye in Wentworth this evening. We was at another location earlier on, but we had to move from there. So we've just come up to the Needle's Eye. You've got myself, Martin, and you've also got Natasha here as well. So this is where we are tonight. Anyway, we've been here about 20 minutes, and we've had a little bit of contact on the REM pods on the ground. So we've been asking out, see if there's anybody here, and the REM pods were going off, and the tri-fill meter that we got on the ground as well has been going off. So do you want to ask that again, Natasha?
Is anyone here that we should communicate? Could you touch the devices on the floor, please?
Okay, it's going off again.
If that was you, could you make it go off a bit longer, please?
That whistle what we heard might have been from those owls. Did it sound like an owl whistle that we heard?
No, it sounded like a human whistle.
It was like somebody was singing, because it sounded. I thought it was somebody walking past that fence. Let me just show everybody. We was while we were sat there where Natasha is. Thought we heard somebody whistling as they was coming past, but when we looked, there was nobody there. So I'm not sure. Yeah, those they sound too far away, because that whistle sounded close. Anyway, if there's anybody here wishing to communicate with us, could you touch one of these devices that's on the ground, preferably the one in front of me? Could you do that, please? Could you show me a sign that you're here?
Is there anyone here that we should communicate? So, the sign.
I'm going to move that one for a couple of minutes because it's not going off long enough. Come on, please, come forward. Show me a sign that you're here. Can you touch one of these devices on the ground, make it flash, make it turn green? We respectfully ask you. We come as friends. Any soldiers here? Is there any British or Scottish soldiers? Would you like to come?
Is there any soldiers here that would like to speak to us tonight?
Oh, my stomach. Come on, please, come forward. That's my stomach again. And video keeps on pausing. Come on, please, come forward. Show me a sign that you're here. I'm just going to turn my lights off. See if we get anything now. Come on, we're in the dark. Would you like to touch one of these devices on the ground? Come as friends.
Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to us? So could you show us a sign, please?
That one's still working. Another one with battery going. Can't believe that. Just put that back in the box for me, please. Let me take this one from here. Right, that's really strange. They've all stopped working. They've all stopped working.
How?
I ain't got a clue.
They were on a minute ago.
They've been drained, every one of them. That one stopped working. That's still working. That's still working. Sorry, that's not working. They've all stopped working.
They were all working. That's really weird.
So have they all stopped working? Yeah. It's my fault. So why have they stopped working?
I don't know, because that one over there was going off earlier, so it was definitely working. And the old one's going down.
Yeah, I know that I fully charged them last week. Everyone got fully charged. I'm trying milligauss meters. See if they all touch them. They got showing full power. Yeah, that's working. If I get too close to it, it's going off. Okay, we've just got a technical problem. The REM pods that we got I know that it was fully charged. I charged them last week and put fresh batteries into them, and we've come out tonight. They've only been switched on for about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they stopped working again. So not too sure why. They have been going off only a couple of times when we've asked out, and I don't know if that was an insect then. Can you hear that humming? Did you hear humming? Because I thought it was an insect.
Is there anyone here wishing to communicate with us?
I can't believe they stopped working. I did charge them up last weekend. I started charging them for Thursday. Come through, please. Can you touch these devices on the ground? We mean you no harm. Can you touch the grey one on the ground, please? There's one at each end of this folly. If you could touch them. Try and grab them. Or if you could whistle again. If that was you that was whistling, could you do that again? That's my stomach going off again. Come on, please. If you was whistling, can you do it again? I'm just going to switch my light off and see if we can get Natasha to ask out, because when Natasha was asking out, am I blinding you? When I was asking Natasha to ask out earlier on, that's when they started bleeping. So I'll be quiet, let Natasha do it, and see if we can get something. Yeah, we've been up, so we've been up to the Doncaster house. We didn't do any filming there. We just had a look round. Natasha took a few pictures. We need a few more members there, really. So what do you call it? When we've got time, we'll have to go back up again with a few more of us. We went to have a look round, and it was a little bit awkward for us to get in and out of the building carrying stuff. So we were heading back over this way. So we thought we'd pop here at the Needle's Eye. We probably might go off somewhere else soon as well and check another spot out. Yeah, well, that's it. I charged the REM pods last week, so, and when we came, we've been here about half an hour now, and up at the Needle's Eye, and every device stopped working. There was charge, and they're not working now. So I'm not sure why. Sue says aye. You have to wave again.
Hi. Still blinding me.
Oh no. So only thing we're using now is the milligauss. We had a tri-fill meter on the floor as well, but that wasn't going off properly. Let's try a tri-fill meter again. Yeah, tri-fill meter's still working, but the what? Milligauss. That's my fault. Yeah. Yeah. No, gauze meter stopped working. So that's gone off as well. But they were all charged. This is really weird.
I was going to say, when you turned them on, a red light came up, and now every time you turn away, there's still a red light.
Yeah, that one's going dead. No, it's not. So that's the only thing. Everything's been discharged. This is quite weird. Everything was charged when I put them in the bag. There was charged from last week. That's still working. That's still working. I'm going to put that down there and see what happens. No, I'll leave that there because there's one there. Can you see that green light on the ground? That device? Could you go ahead and touch that device, please? Can you make it change colour? Can you make it change from green to yellow to orange to red? Can you do that? Come on, please. Can't believe it, everything's gone flat.
Can you give us a sign that you're here, please?
Did you see that go off then? Wonder if it's still working. Do you want to test it?
It's still working. There's a red light coming from it.
Is there?
Yeah. I knew that the other one wasn't working.
Oh yeah, I can just see that red light.
Is there anyone here wishing to communicate? Could you come forward, please? Could you touch one of the devices that are on the floor?
Is your hands cold?
No.
You're not normal.
Oh no, not normal.
Because my hands are absolutely freezing. I know, you hold this for 5 minutes. Do you want a torch?
No.
No?
Has that gone off? Again. No.
Still on charge, say. You need a torch.
Why do I need a torch?
Well, so you can see in front of you. I'm going to walk about.
Is there anyone here wishing to communicate? Could you please come forward?
Can you go down to Natasha with the light on? Some devices in front of us. I'm alright, aren't I? Still lit up anyway. Come on, please come forward. Can you touch that light on the floor? A green light.
Paul said Pete will feel left out.
I just want I saw something there. Come on, please, come forward. This is shit because everything's for that.
Everything's dying.
I can't believe that all 3 REM pods have just died on us.
Is there anyone here wishing to communicate? Could you touch the devices on the floor?
I'm just going to move this one here. Swap that with that one. Put this one here. Can't believe it. Can't believe that all 3 of them was just. That was just get out of it. Can you see the blue box on the ground? Could you touch it for me, please? Let us know that you're here. Or could you touch the black one at the back with the orange writing on? We respectfully ask you to come forward. We mean you no harm. We come as friends. We're not here to hurt you in any way. If you touch one of the devices, they will light up different colours. Come on, please. Can you make them light up? This one's gone now. Nope, that one's still going. Come on, please. Can you touch one of those devices? You just see me touch that one. Those devices won't hurt you in any way. You can actually use them to take the energy, which I think you've already done. Come on, please. Show us how good you are. Touch the devices.
Is there anyone here wanting to speak? Could you touch one of the devices on the floor? Matthew said, don't worry, they there. It's time to work, they ways to talk.
Hey. Oh, okay.
That one's going off. It's flashing.
Which one?
The one at front. Only flashing up to the second colour light. If that was you, could you do it that again, please?
Can you use all the energy trying to touch that device? Make it light up from green to red. Come on, please, make it light up from green to red. We respectfully ask you.
You're freezing.
Okay.
You're freezing. Put them gloves on.
No, I am keeping them. Shall we sit round me later?
I'm fine. I'm warm enough.
Come on, please. Come forward. I just don't believe it. Ask that again, Natasha, see if we can get up.
Is there anyone here wishing to communicate with us? Could you please touch one of the devices on the floor?
Is that trifield meter? Because I'm heard it go off.
Hi, Sue. Is that dead?
Trifield meter's gone dead. No. Yeah, it has, it's going dead. Battery's gone down from, it was in red. It's yeah, it's gone dead. Now I know this battery is brand new and is only a few days old on this one, but this trifield meter doesn't buzz.
So it just goes up.
It goes off. Let's try and watch the needle. See if it goes up.
Is there anyone here wishing to communicate with us? Could you please come forward and give us a sign?
That one's like too empty still.
Which one? Back one? Yeah.
Just test it. Yeah. Go that way. So we know that one's working still.
The green one, well, that one, back one's still lit up.
There it goes. Still working. Come on, please, light the lights up on those machines. Respectfully ask you. You say the battle's still going off here.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak to us?
Do you know when we last time came here, people just look up here.
In these bushes here, we've got the fence. The soldiers in this side and over here, and soldiers over on that side as well. We were using tail tipping them, and when we asked it where the Scottish were, they what do you call it? They came over this way, the Scots, and then when we what do you call it? Was asking where the English was. They said they was over this way, and the trees over here.
Anyway, do you just want to show up Needle's Eye? You need glasses?
Yeah.
Up a bit. Anyway, that's the this is the Needle's Eye where we're at, and this is a folly, and it was built for a bet. One of the dukes, I can't remember who he was now, he was given a bet that he couldn't get a coach through the eye of a needle. So he built this, and the guy that he had the bet with came up here because he said he could get a coach through the eye of a needle, and he drove a coach through it and won the bet.
Anyway, up on this wall up here, let me stick on the filming.
Go on then.
Are you cold?
No.
I need torch. Anyway, up on this wall here, you'll see musket shots, and this is where the Scots There's one here, here, also there, and there as well. I can't believe the equipment that we brought out has all gone flat, and don't have a clue why it's gone out. The lights were going off when we first started, so I've got to go home and charge them up when I get home. But they was all working, and now everyone is just about being depleted of power. Do you have a walk down to the bottom and back? Warm up. Okay, is that me what's causing that? I think that's me what's causing that. Just check if there's anybody here. Would you touch that device? Okay, it's going off, and I've come back some more. Can you light that up, please? I'm not sure if that was me. It could have been me, but I'm a lot closer to it now. It's not going off. Oh, it is. Can't believe. Let's just have a walk down here. On both sides. Well, won't go too far down. Anyway, Sue, are you still here? If you remember, Sue, when I think you came with us that night, when we was drown frost, is it? When we was doing the table tipping, that it was dragging the table over to this side where they said the Scots were hiding in the trees. I'm sure it was you that came. I'm not going to go too far because there's long grass. And over here where the English is supposed to have been. I'm freezing. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the folly. I'll turn the lights off. Oh, Sue's still there. Hey? Motorbike.
No, I had rustling like a plastic bag.
Did you? Where?
Up that way.
Which way?
I don't think we've got any bags over there.
No.
Plastic bags.
Whereabouts?
Over that way where we were sat.
Oh, right.
They were rustling as if they were a plastic bag.
No, we've not got no bags. I don't think we're going to get much more here. Shall we move somewhere else? All right, we're going to speak to you in a bit. We're going to think of somewhere else to go. There's Uber stand not far from here. Might have a walk around that. And well, we haven't got the equipment that we brought with us was charged, but seems to have stopped working. Eh?
What, has it died?
K2 meters going off again, but I'm not sure if that's me. I think that's me what's causing that with the phone. We've been on the internet. Anyway, we'll leave you for now. We'll gonna go back to the car, have a drink, and we'll think of another spot that we're gonna go to. So we'll catch you in a bit soon if you're around, and anybody else that's watching, which I think there's only you watching now. So we'll say goodbye. Bye. Anyway, good morning everybody. We're back. Martin and Natasha up at the we've moved now, and we come over to Stocksbridge bypass. We was over at the Needle's Eye over in Wentworth, Rotherham, but we thought we'd have a trip up here. We've been sat in the car for about 45 minutes on the bridge at Stocksbridge, waiting to see if we could get some activity. Where is that there? Oh, it's that from the monk. I'm not sure if you've ever watched the documentary on YouTube with regards to the monk here at Stocksbridge. I think it was back in the late 80s, 90s, early 90s that two security guards was on the bridge when they was building it, and the monk was supposed to appear to him at the side of the car and started shaking the car. Well, we've been sat there for about 45 minutes, and we've not had anything like that while we were there. We were just sat talking and listening to see if anything would come through. Anyway, most of his equipment has gone dead tonight. We had REM pods that was fully charged, and for some reason we was over at the Needle's Eye. The power went in everything, even the tri-fuel meter. The power's gone dead in that. So not sure why. I'm putting it down to paranormal experience with everything going flat. So only thing that we got now that seems to be running is the SB7, which is on that plaque over there, and K2 meter, 2 K2 meters, which one's going up because I'm close to it. So we've got nothing left to use really. We brought a Ouija table up with us, so we're going to give it a go on the Ouija table. It's absolutely freezing cold. Natasha says she's not cold, so you're not cold yet?
No.
She's not cold. I'm absolutely freezing. My hands are cold anyway. Anyway, just here where we're looking, if you've ever heard of Phil Sinclair, he comes up here every now and then, and while he was up here, he said that somebody was behind him and let off a loud scream and ran down the banking. I've been coming here now for a good number of years and not experienced anything like that myself. I'm not saying that he didn't experience anything, but myself, I've not had that experience. Now, I would say that I've had experience of equipment going off and going crazy when we've been here in the past. So I can validate that. We've got also videos on YouTube which also validates that as well. So shall we do this now then? So anyway, the SB7 is going off. Let me just try and stand this up before we work on it. So that's going off. And hopefully we might get some for the SB7. Let's try that one. Anyway, if there's anybody here wishing to communicate with us, would you like to come forward? Could you show us a sign that you're here by moving this planchette on the table? Could you tell me, are you a male spirit? Okay, thank you. So you must be a female spirit then. Okay. You go back to the center. Do you know how to spell? Okay. Can you spell your name? H G H I L M. Okay, I think you just I think you're picking. Your hand's not cold. Okay, hell fire. Are you just picking random letters here? Okay, do you know how to spell your name? Okay. So you can't spell. So, can you spell? Yes or no? A T U T a toot. I ain't got a clue what that means. Is that your name? Seven. Do you know when I first started that up, I thought I heard a 7. When it first started up, I'm not too sure. What year did you die? 2 9 2 9 2929 3 9 4 394 0 1 9 2 9 1929. All right. 1929. So you died in 1929, is that correct? Okay. Are you from Sheffield? Okay. Did you live around Stocksbridge? Okay. Did you come from this area where we stood now? No. Did you live in the village of Stocksbridge? Yeah. Just give me one moment. One, 929. Okay, so that was 1929 that you died. No. Was that 1929 you was born? Okay. What year did you die? 195. 15, 30-year-old. So you was you 30 years old when you died? Okay. How old was you? 38. You was 38 years old. Let me just turn that off a minute. Are you hearing noises from behind us? Because I'm also hearing noises as well. It's when you were looking back, I thought I could hear noises. So you were, how old were you? 38?
Yeah.
So you was 38 when you passed away? Okay. Did you work around here? Okay, thank you. Just trying to think. You got out your ask.
Can you tell us your name? I'll try this one.
E G A.
Megan.
Your name's called Megan. Okay, do you have a last name, Megan? Z H I. That was spelling that before, weren't it?
Yeah.
Megan, Zhilm, Zelm. Are you English, Megan? No. What country are you from, Megan? Z. I ain't got a clue. Do you know what country you're from? No. Oh yeah, sorry. That's I don't understand that name what you were just spelling. Are you from Europe? Okay. What language do you speak? Can you spell it? Z I O Zayog. Never heard of a language called Zayog. I've never heard of that language. Only languages I can think of from Europe is English, French, German, Polish, Dutch, Swedish, R, U, S. Ah, you're Russian. Are you Russian? Okay. I'm sure we've had Russian before here. I'm not sure. Let's check videos. I need to stop a moment just to warm my hands up. Megan, are you still there? Okay. So your family originated from Russia, is that correct? Okay, thank you. Did you hear somebody speak then? I thought I heard somebody speak over there. It's like faint. I don't know. Might be hearing things. G O God. What about God? L. Oh, was that L? M. O. Z. Or the M O Z L.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means. M O Z L. N. Z. Okay, Megan, I was struggling to understand what you're saying to us. Spell again, please. Start again. N. M. N M N N M R M. Battery level 15%.
Can you tell us how you died?
S U S U T A T. I know what it's going to spell. Yeah. Did you die of suffocation? Okay. Did somebody kill you, Megan? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's not a nice thing, is it? Do you know who did it? Okay. What's his name? J A C K. Okay. This is taking the piss. Because my daughter's called Megan and her boyfriend's called Jack. Are you taking the piss? So you're not really Megan, are you? No, you're talking about my daughter, aren't you? And her boyfriend. Okay, we're gonna leave you. Okay, say goodbye. Oh. So I think that was our friend Malcolm that we just got. So funny coincidence coming up with the name Megan and Jack, which is my daughter's boyfriend's name. So I've just finished with that that Ouija board session. So what do you call it? We'll leave it at that. I think it was my good friend Malcolm, otherwise known as Zozo, who's come through. He says his name is, when he first started talking to us, he said his name was Zozo, but later found out that his name is Malcolm. So anyway, I'm just going to check one more time. He's still hearing things. Do you know if I just said something then? Thought I heard something up on that hill. Is anybody there? Can you make a noise in the trees? I think that one car, that truck doing that. Going over Cat's Eyes then. Right? If there's anybody up on that hill, can you make a noise? If you look where that tree is there, just above the tree, I thought I'd just seen something move above it. Might have been my eyes playing tricks on me. I'll have to check the video when I get home. I'm just sure I just seen something move up on top. And to the left hand side as well, just there. Okay, what was that just then? Oh, okay, I know what that is. That's a light, street light or something over that way. So I know what that is. That's my breath. Anyway, I'm going to try and get on the board just for 2 minutes, see if we get anything. If not, we'll wrap it up and we'll get warm. Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Anyway, is there anybody else here wishing to communicate with us? Okay, is this still you, Malcolm? Yeah. Why did you have to be such a pillock and come out with something like that with regarding my daughter? Yeah, goodbye to you as well. What I call it, be waste time coming on this, because easier. Tosser. But that noise, I've heard it a few times. Actually, we did a film. I was filming up here one night. Can't remember which one it is that I did, and I was facing this way, but I didn't have the lights on the camera. I was using that camera there, and I'm sure, but we got what looked like an object walking up the path, because a few of them were saying, but there were a few they could see somebody walking up and down in brightness. Anyway, we're going to go shortly. Can you make a noise in the trees? That was my breath then, if you just saw that. Wasn't anything paranormal. Let's just try this once more before we go. Is anybody here who would like to communicate with us through this device? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name, please? My name's Martin. There's something wrong with this wire. My name's Martin. Can you say hello to us? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name, please? How many spirits are here with us right now? Tell me how many spirits are here. Are you hearing noises again? How many spirits are here? It's something like 11. Did you say 11? Something like Philip, didn't it? Did you say Philip? dropping really cold now. Anyway, we're going to say goodbye. I'm absolutely freezing, so I'm going to have a quick warm drink in the car before we sit off home. So anyway, thanks for watching the video, even though there's nobody watching the video at the moment. But if you watch it tomorrow or later on, we'll hopefully catch up with you then. Alright, bye bye.